Activists have started gathering in the Pretoria CBD as part of a protest organised by civil rights group, #NotInMyName, against the indefinite load shedding unleashed by Eskom. The social justice movement and lobby group is leading a march to the union buildings and the energy regulator NERSA's offices in Pretoria. On top of rolling blackouts, the group also wants the 18.65% tariff hike that NERSA granted Eskom to be scrapped. The movement says that rolling blackouts have plunged the country into a crisis and is demanding electricity supply to be stabilized. #NotInMyName has denounced the fact that community members have no option but to pay for electricity while they were being plunged into darkness due to power cuts and effectively receiving less supply from Eskom. The movement says that the country has been disadvantaged and devastated economically, emotionally and financially. Protesters say they're tired of authorities giving excuses and senseless reasons, adding that they're giving them 21 days to answer to their demands, failing which they will embark on a complete shutdown. All right, we are now joined via Zoom by Siyabulela Jentile, who is the founder and president of the International Social Justice Movement and lobby group Not In My Name. A very good afternoon to you. Thanks very much for joining us on the show.
Good afternoon. Thank you so much for having us.
You're most welcome. Talk to us about, your decision to get involved in this. I mean, usually when you and I chat, it's about gender-based violence issues and, men, encouraging men to stop this culture of abuse. It's kind of strange to see you involved in this issue of load shedding and electricity crisis. Why did you get involved?
Thank you so much. So you would maybe know that Not In My Name International is a social justice movement. And we've got several other key pillars besides gender-based violence. It's just that that's what we are widely known for. However, we are also involved in other issues such as education and development in the country. We are involved with issues of assisting different communities who are disadvantaged socially. We assist with the social relief of the distressed people. When there's floods, we assist them. When there's different challenges in different communities. So this happens to be at our doorstep as a civil rights group. The ongoing load shedding crisis or the energy crisis in South Africa is a basic human right violation. People are dying. Today I met a man who actually owns a funeral parlor. And the story that he narrated was very, very sad. What is happening to bodies in these morgues. And not only that, there's several other stories. People are literally dying. Our SG, in fact, yesterday almost lost his son because he could not connect a nebulizer because where he stays, there was no electricity.
Yeah.
So these stories and many, many others of ordinary South Africans are what actually challenged us to say, you know what, we cannot sit down and watch as mere spectators as Eskom continues to abuse the people of this country. And we ourselves, we are feeling the pressure, we are feeling the negative impact of load shedding in our daily lives. So we had to do something about it. And this is just in addition to what has been happening or what is still yet to happen in the country. We'll be joining other organizations, we'll be demonstrating, we'll be joining other parties as well. Whether it be political or social standing organizations and not. So we all need to, come together, South Africans, to ensure that we put pressure on the government to end load shedding. And
talking about putting pressure, one of the issues that you'd like to be addressed is, the fact that you are indeed calling for the reversal of the tariff increase by NERSA. And now you would know that Eskom, they've argued that this increase, would help them, would help the power utility with its revenue generation, and that, it's much needed. What options are you then proposing, to Eskom? If you're saying that they shouldn't indeed be getting this increase, that NERSA shouldn't have approved of this particular tariff increase, what options do you think that there are?
I honestly think Eskom has got a leadership crisis. I don't think increasing the tariffs, to increase revenue generation will solve issues at Eskom. And I really do not think that it is the responsibility of South Africans to solve the issues at Eskom. We've had leaders at Eskom who led that organization, and we did not experience any power cuts.
Yeah.
So it does not make logical sense to say that increasing tariffs will solve the crisis at Eskom, because we'll ask a question that say this is the only preferable or the best outcome or the best solution according to them. At what expense? And that is a question that I ask, because South Africans every day we are paying more for less. So you're trying to solve the issues at Eskom, but you're disadvantaging the people of this country, which are poor and unemployed. And I understand somehow, the position that NERSA is at, that they had to, sort of try and think of the aspirations of the organization that is failing up against the fears of the people of this country. Unfortunately, they chose Eskom. Eskom chose itself. NERSA, the regulator, chose Eskom. But what about the people of this country? And that is precisely what we are saying, that we are unemployed, we don't have money, no money.
Yeah.
So they're increasing that thing for what? To save Eskom at the expense of what? So we are saying, and it's not our responsibility to offer them any more solutions. They must come up with solutions that will benefit the people of this country. And then if you follow the story of Eskom, there's issues of mismanagement of funds, corruption there. They'll take the tariff hike to 100 until they deal with their own internal issues and with the leadership crisis that is there. Unfortunately, increasing the tariffs will not solve any of it. So we said to them, they must scrap that thing, because they did not even consult the people of this country. So we reject it.
All right. Thanks very much, Siyabulela, for that. I will certainly be keeping up to date with your activities in this regard. That is Siyabulela Jentile, who is with the social justice movement and lobby group #NotInMyName.